Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna put my glasses on because the sun is awful bright. I'm back, right, Tim?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back. 6 days. Today would be the 7th day that I'd be gone, and I just couldn't stay away for a whole week, I guess, right, Tim?
Yep.
Got a lot of work to do. Anyway, here's the machine, or here's the header. If it's missing, not missing anything actually, but there's no crusher rolls in this thing. And I didn't want conditioning rolls, or crusher rolls as we call them, because I just don't need them for the business that I'm in. And this is actually a grass seed head that was out there, and nobody in the country wants these things because everybody wants conditioning rolls, which, to be quite honest with you, I don't need them. I'm growing mulch hay. They don't need to be conditioned, and I don't want to knock the seed out of the head when it gets old, because the seed is weight and it's nutrition for the plants. So that's another reason why I wanted to get this particular head, so that I don't lose all the grass seed for weight. Because if I'm mowing it and baling it, I want to actually get paid for it. There's some subtle differences with this particular head over the other head. Other than the obvious that it's yellow. The cutter bar is identical to it. The thing that isn't identical to it is, because it is a grass feed head, they actually put a smaller pipe in that auger, which gives it a lot more room for the material to go in there. So it's a gentler maneuver, from here to out the back. It has that thing there, which will protect the stones from hitting. It'll protect the hood, so any stones that are in there, it'll just keep it from beating the shit out of the upper part here. Because this thing here gets beat all up, and there's not even a stone mark in this thing. Just like the other heads, it does have the plastic there and all. But go ahead and flip that down, will you? I don't want to drop my camera. Other than that, this is a 2009 model, and my case windrower is a 2008. I bought it in 08, but it was built in 2007. Yeah, it was perfect until I drove home. What happened was, it's kind of funny, it said that this had a little metal clip where you could clip these two pieces together, and the wind tore that out. Actually, the wind tore this too. I think I'm going to replace that rubber. And that metal thing just kept beating and beating and beating over that thing over 3,000 miles until it finally did get gone. Wow. I didn't notice it until I got home. But anyways, while I was out in the far west, I should say, not the Midwest, I was in Oregon and Washington State. I stopped off and I visited with a fellow YouTuber, and I could call him my friend, Ken Coates of Coates Grafting, or 1963 Impala 2-door. I will put a thing right here where you can check out his channel, 1963 Impala 2-door. What a great guy. I mean, really a great guy. He has a young lady there with him, Carrie, nice woman, very nice woman, and very hospitable. I mean, it was just like walking into Mom and Dad's house, not that they're that old, but you know what I'm saying. It was that comforting. You walk into Mom and Dad's house, supper was on the table, we ate, we talked, we had a great time. Actually, I got there really late, and I didn't get to see any of his stuff that he shows on his channel, which you should check out down below here, because I'll tell you, 1963 Impala 2-door, his place is, it's kind of like I don't even know what it is. Lawn art and hot rods, and the reason I was drawn to his channel was actually through R. Peak's channel. He was building his Rockabilly Rat Rod, and which is really cool, by the way. I mean, it's really, really cool. I do not have any video while I was there, and I know a couple guys commented on his channel that I looked shy when I was there. Well, I had just driven like 3,000 plus miles, and I was not really that I was shy. I was just damn dog tired. Didn't really want to make a video, and I think I expressed this when I went down to see Mr. Heavy Chevy, that I didn't want to make video while I was at their place for the simple reason is I don't want to advertise on my channel their stuff, because you know, everybody has trolls and knuckleheads that follow them. I'm sure that Ken does too. Actually, I know he does. And I have a lot. I mean, you know them by their names, you know, on my channel. I got some really wicked trolls. And I just didn't want somebody to see my channel and see something that they like, and maybe they live close to him and they would go out there and rob him while he's not home or something like that. And I just don't want that responsibility. But you know what? That's okay, because I had a great visit with Ken and Carrie, and we got to see some really beautiful, beautiful countryside. No, Timothy did not come with me. I think Timothy missed out on an opportunity to see some things that were just unbelievably beautiful, gorgeous, including the girls in Washington State. There's some real pretty girls there. You didn't want to see any pretty girls? Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't looking anyway. But anyways, yeah, so the trip went extremely well. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. I did not get to see Ryan at How Farms Works because I just ran out of time. I drove over 6,000 miles, you know, in both ways in 6 days, so that's like 1,000 miles a day. It was insane. Beautiful though, and I am planning on going back out there. It's just not, it's not a place that you can just drive through and not want to see again. So there's going to come a time here that I get the time to do some traveling out west, and Oregon is the place I'm going to be. Oregon, Washington State, what a beautiful, beautiful area. And Ken, you know, I know you're watching this. You live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. You know, it's not for everybody, but, you know, the funny thing is, if you look out here, I'm going to take you out to my view. Ken's view is a little different, but my view here, everything is still in winter dormancy. It's just now starting to, pop out of that. Yeah, it just is. But if you can see amongst my junk and stuff that I have, the view is, here, I'll do that, then you can see it maybe a little better. But the view is spectacular. And like Ken was saying, in the fall, it is gorgeous with the colors of the trees and everything. But, yeah. But this is home. There's Tim. He's always here. Because he doesn't like to drive. Do you? He doesn't. That's the whole thing with Tim. He didn't want to drive. But anyway, some work got done while I was away, and Timothy was the one doing some of that and changing oils. Did you wash anything? No.
No,
Mr. Tim. I gave him a list to do, and he didn't get half of it done. But you got a job to do right now, though. You got to get fertilizer in that sprayer, right?
said he was going to take half of it, then I was.
Well, make sure he wants only half of it. But I'm going to go home and eat something because I've got heartburn from the stress of driving. But anyways, thanks again, and don't forget to check out Ken's channel, 1963 Impala 2-door. Just check it out. Really great. Great place. Great guy.